Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, The Atmosphere. This is the part 4 of the series of my message titled Living It Up by Faith. Heavenly Father, we thank you. We thank you for the wisdom you've given us to progress in your word and understanding as we continue to see what your word have in store for us. Give us a listening ear and an understanding heart. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. This is part 4 of my message, Living It Up by Faith. I would like to buttress the same verse of Hebrews 11 verse 1 that I read in my previous part 3 message of what faith is about. And I said faith is to be sure of what we hope for. A lot of us are not sure of what we want. A lot of us don't even know what we want. We are not sure of what we want. So if we are not sure of what we want, how do we get it? You're not sure, you don't get it. You sure of what you want, you know what you want, then go for it. Kind of a thing. So, I would like to read another Bible translation, the Living Bible. And let's see how Hebrews 11 verse 1 is stated. I read and I quote, "What is faith? It is the confident assurance that something we want is going to happen." Let me read that again. What is faith? It is the confident assurance that something we want is going to happen. How confident are we when we say we want to get out of an unpleasant situation? How confident are we when we desire prosperity? How confident and assured are we of the lifestyle we anticipate? How sure how sure are we in wanting what we desire? The Living Bible translation says, "What is faith? It is the confident assurance that something we want is going to happen. It is the certainty that what we hope for is waiting for us, even though we cannot see it up ahead." That is faith. That is faith. That is how we plug into faith. It is the certainty that what we hope for is waiting for us, even though we cannot see it up ahead. That is faith. That is faith. That is not fakeness. That is not fakeness. You are sick and you confess, profess to see yourself healed. That is not denying the fact that you are sick, but is an effort for you to create an environment to get yourself out of such an unpleasant situation. That is faith. Even though we cannot see it up ahead, don't worry about how it's going to happen. I need money. Your bank account is zero. You don't know where the money is coming from. Don't worry about where the money is coming from. And don't look or put your mind in it that, oh, Uncle T is going to give it to me. Oh, maybe Uncle J. Maybe it's coming through Uncle J. No. Faith don't work like that. Faith don't work like that. Don't worry about the behind the scene. Worry and focus on your desired outcome. I want to get healed. I'm going to live beyond the 6 months the doctor. You're going to live beyond the 6 months the doctor told you. Focus on that and don't be distracted. All right. We're going to move forward. In what I have titled or subtitled, the gestation period of our desire, or the gestation period of your desire. What is gestation? This is usually used, in humans, especially in pregnancy. A gestation is defined as the time between conception and birth. All right? The period when you start applying faith, the period from the beginning when you plug into faith, and the time you get your desired outcome. Gestation period of your desire, or gestation period of your desired outcome. And I define this gestation as the time between conception and birth. All right? We just use that to explain the action of faith, about our desired outcome. So I will take us to the book of Habakkuk, or Habakkuk. Chapter 2, from verse 1 to 2. Let's turn our Bibles to the book of Habakkuk, or Habakkuk. I think it's Habakkuk, right? Chapter 2, from verse 1 to 2. Habakkuk chapter 2, from verse 1 to 2. It reads, and I quote, I will climb. Oh, I'm reading from the living. No, I'm reading from the Living Bible translation. I will climb my watchtower now and wait to see what answer God will give to my complaint. Now, this is Habakkuk that have made some complaints to God. All right? So it is now time for him to wait for an answer from God. So Habakkuk 2 from verse 1 to 2 says, I will climb my watchtower now and wait to see what answer God will give to my complaint. Verse 2, and the Lord said to me, write my answer on a billboard, or on a tablet, large and clear. The Lord was telling Habakkuk to write what God is about to tell Habakkuk on a billboard or on a tablet. Write it large and clear for everybody to see. I'm about to teach you a principle that you don't know. You complaining about this, you complaining about that, you don't know how this is going to be, you don't know how this is going to work out. Write this down and let me teach you a principle of life that you don't know about. Verse 2, and the Lord said to me, write my answer on a billboard, so that, large and clear, so that anyone can read it at a glance and rush to tell the others. That must be very important. But these things I plan. But these things I plan won't happen right away. This thing I plan won't happen right away. Slowly, steadily, surely, the time approaches when the vision will be fulfilled. If it seems slow, do not despair, or do not despair, for these things will surely come to pass. Just be patient. They will not be overdue a single day. Habakkuk chapter 2 Habakkuk chapter 2 from verse 1 to 2. Habakkuk chapter 2 from verse 1 to 3. Let's do 1 to 3. I read it before, but I want to read it again. I will climb my watchtower now and wait to see what answer God will give to my complaint. And the Lord said to me, write my answer on a billboard, large and clear, so that anyone can read it at a glance and rush to tell others. But these things I plan. But these things I plan won't happen right away. Slowly, steadily, surely, the time approaches when the vision will be fulfilled. If it seems slow, do not despair, for these things will surely come to pass. Just be patient. They will not be overdue a single day. What is God trying to tell Habakkuk about what goes on behind the scene before he receives his desired outcome? God is saying, your desired outcome is not going to happen right away. And depending on your desired outcome, it's not going to happen right away. Slowly but surely, steadily, the time approaches when the vision will be fulfilled. It will surely come to pass. Just be patient. They will not be overdue a single day. That is why I said, don't worry about what goes on behind the scene. How badly do you want it? Be sure of what you want and stay on it and focus on it. All right? Gestation period of your desired outcome. It may not happen right away, but slowly but surely, steadily, as time approaches, it will be accomplished. It will manifest itself. Just be patient. Just be patient. It will surely come. And they will not be overdue a single day. Alright? Now, how long will it take to manifest or birth your desired outcome? It will depend on the time of need. It will depend on the time of need. For example, finances. It will depend on your corporation staying on course and how ready you are for your desired outcome. It will depend on the state of your desire. Do you really need this, or you just want it? Do you really need something, or you just want it to show off? You just want something to show off. How long will your desired outcome take to manifest, to materialize, to birth itself? One, it depends on the time of need. E.g., finances. It depends on your corporation staying on course. Don't be distracted. How ready are you for what you desire? A lot of people desire millions of dollars, but they can't manage thousands well. Don't say, okay, faith is faith, faith is faith, faith is faith. Oh, let me faith it till I make it. You can't handle thousands, but you want millions. You have to be a good steward. Okay, so it depends on your corporation. How ready are you for it? It will depend on the state of your desire. Do you really need it, or you just want it to as a show off? And it will depend on the kind of desire. It depends on the kind of desire. Just like different trees will take different time to germinate or to grow for you to see out of the ground. So it depends on the kind of desire. Now, factors that can abort your desired outcome. What are the factors that can abort your desired outcome? Number one, doubt. James chapter 1 from verse 6 to 7. It could be fear. 2 Timothy chapter 1 verse 7, God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of love, power, and sound mind. Sight, walking by sight. We mentioned that previously. 2 Corinthians chapter 5 verse 7. We live by faith. We walk by faith and not by sight. I'm talking about factors that can abort your desired outcome. I said number one, doubt. You can read James chapter 1 from verse 6 to 7. Fear can abort your desired outcome. 2 Timothy chapter 1 verse 7. Sight, walking by sight. You don't walk by sight. Walking by sight is agreeing with doctor's report. Yes, what doctors reports to you, in the humanly speaking sense of it, is true. By their expertise and professionalism and their practice, they say you have 3 months to live. Okay. All right. And don't forget, we read Hebrews chapter 11 verse 3, that the world came to be by faith. We understand that the world came to be by God's command, so that the visible has its origin in the invisible. What do you want to manifest? What do you want to manifest in your life? It's going to take place behind the scene. It's going to take place in the invisible. What you see with your eyes has its origin in the invisible. Don't worry about how faith is going to bring about your desired outcome. Focus on your desired outcome. All right? Don't live by sight. Don't be impatient. We read Habakkuk 2 from verse 1 to 2. God told Habakkuk, just be patient. Okay? It will surely come. So slowly, but it will come. Because it depends on your kind of desire. It depends on your kind of desire now. You want millions of dollars? You're not going to show up the next day. Oh, you understand? You see the gravity of that? Okay. It depends on your desire. Be patient. Don't lose focus. You can read Psalm 144 verse 8. I don't have enough time to go through and read those scriptures. You can read Psalm 141 verse 8, Isaiah chapter 50 verse 7. Don't be distracted. Isaiah 26 verse 3. Someone says, when fear knocks on your door, send faith to answer. Let me say that again. Someone said, when fear knocks on your door, send faith to answer. That's a good one. At this stage, don't worry about how it will happen. Leave that to God and play your part. Your part is to plug in into faith. Your part is to be sure and be confident enough of what you want and stay on it. Leave the behind the scene to God. Leave the behind the scene to the inner workings of faith to bring it to pass. And don't put your mind on, I think this may be coming from my uncle. This may happen through my aunt. No. Don't do that. Don't do that, or you mess things up. All right. So those are the factors that can abort, or that could abort, your desired outcome. All right. Next, put action to your faith. I don't want to rush this. I think I can stop right here. I don't want to rush everything on this part 4 of the video. I think I will leave us with what I've shared so far for us to take that to heart and digest that. All right, thanks for your time. Thank you for listening. I hope I have been able to bring a light of hope into any unpleasant situation you may be going through, to get you out of such a situation. All right, the will of God is for us to be blessed. The will of God is for every one of us to prosper. The will of God is to live. The will of God for us is to have the desire of our heart. All right. Till I come your way next time, or on my next video, stay blessed and stay in faith, because we have to live it up by faith.